awful. It's so bad.
I don't like this nearly as much as the last one.
I was going to say,
What
for
is
as
this
good as the
dance?
last song was, what is this song?
That's what that song makes me want to do. That's how stupid it is.
The face you're making really adds to it a lot. Like,
Soundstripe is normally so good. Soundstripe is normally so good, but this is trash.
If that
some songs are genuinely good though, so I'm like,
if that song was personified, that's what it would look like.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
What's the next one is already so much better.
Yeah, literally the one that was, I don't remember it very well, but the one we had last time I thought was really cool.
Looking like man.
And I was like, yes, that one, that
Not
song
that
that is
one.
called Cool, I also like.
Not that one.
Cool, I've actually saved to listen to.
Like a big Elvis man.
Kreider, we're here to chat. There's no way you can anticipate what I'm about to say.
No one can.
No one could possibly. Just based on the small preview I've gotten beforehand, no one would ever guess what we're going to be talking about.
The build up to this is we're going to be let down.
At least for you two, I feel like my talking points are very me.
What's it called when we go to the website where we watch this being streamed?
Twitch,
thank you.
Are you texting your doctor right now and trying to figure out how to describe it?
yeah. It's not doing it now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I almost bought you that hat, Andrew. Oh, did we? Oh, is that the
I do
pizza
really like
place?
it. It's a good hat.
Huh? Yeah.
Philosophy
of Pie.
We actually did almost buy you that hat.
For real? Rocky
Yeah,
brought it for me.
Because we went to the one in
you went to
Dover.
Dola Jeans. That's right. And
Dola
yeah.
Jeans. Yeah.
I have a Dola Jeans hat as well. I have a green Dola Jeans hat.
Can I
I
say
just want to say
something?
Dola Jeans, and yes, that's fun to say.
I'm going to say it. It's going to be mildly controversial, so I'm not going to say it on the episode. I didn't like Dola Jeans that much.
What is Dola Jeans?
It's a pizza. So Baylor Street, who did our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
There's now 3 pizza kind of not installations. What's the word I'm looking for?
Restaurants?
Yeah, restaurant, but that's not the word.
Location?
Franchises.
3 different. No.
Locations.
It's fine. No, just
brands.
everyone just shut the hell up.
Styles.
There's a word for it, and I'm like when you have it's not an installment, it's not an execution, but it's something
Credit card.
like that.
Franchise.
Anyway, the
Iterations.
No, it's fine. We're fine.
Thesaurus.
We're moving.
Entities.
We're moving.
Entities is good.
It's
I feel good about entities.
It's not entities.
Becca, can you pop in there and ask Andrew what that word is?
I'm gonna punch everything.
It's definitely naming the episode synonyms now.
Cinnamons?
Yes.
When you have different, someone's gonna know it and they're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be happy.
Stop trying to describe it, and I'll
just
stop trying to
keep
guess.
going.
Just
Yeah,
keep going.
places.
Just go.
Okay.
They have 3 different pizza
So it's
places.
like when so they each one has its different each pizza is a different style of pizza. So there's Park Street is kind of more of a traditional hand tossed pizza. The Baylor Street is a wood fired or hearth fired.
I tried that one in Mackenzie. It's not.
I was going to say we tried this.
Sourdough pizza, and then this other one is a
sounds
Detroit style pizza.
Saucy.
So yeah, it's a little bit saucier, and it's square. It's a rectangular, and it's crispier, and yeah.
Location wise, beautiful. They can't be clones if they're different. The beautiful location, branding is awesome. Love the whole vibe of the place. The promise on paper, like when you read the menu, oh my gosh, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Each of the pies I had, maybe because of the thickness or whatever, was just too rich. Like
Sorry,
if it
was
had
this
like
the one that
very
you
true.
went to, the Detroit style one?
Yes.
It's the
okay,
new-
I
it's
was
the
like, I did
newest,
lose track
yeah.
of which one was which.
So if
the
it's
newest one.
like this one has goat cheese, it would just have so much goat cheese. Like
That
if,
sounds like the greatest problem to have.
I know, but I'm saying like
Specifically.
literally, every pizza was like a little bit too much of a good thing. I wish they
It
just
is a very.
pared back the
I,
toppings
I
50%.
think Detroit style pizza is very rich though. Like if
It
I
is.
have it, I want like
it's a
one
heavier-
piece of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
a heavier.
I know he knows what he's doing. He won like
I haven't even
new
eaten it. I'm
pizza
just- yeah.
entrepreneur of the year at the national
show.
pizza
He
conference
he
in
literally
Vegas or whatever.
he spoke. He
Can we
has
go to this? This sounds like the greatest convention ever.
genuinely. There's been a couple of
sounds
years
great.
where Rocky has told me that I could go with them. It's in
I kind of
Vegas.
just I really enjoy going to something that's like that specific because it's like you're gonna learn a lot about something that you don't like. You already know a good amount about, like, but the amount you could learn about pizza in one day there would be fascinating.
Yeah.
No, it's
genuinely true.
he's a legit incredible pizza boy. But
boy.
Adola Jeans is just like
That's not your style. You still
I
take
need
that
them to do
Baylor as your
a
favorite.
flat crust one for me.
Lindustry pizza. The conference the convention I think most want to go to that we've heard about on this show. I think this predates you, Lauren. Someone was on the show and they were telling us about the haunted house like purveyor conference. Like it's for people that like
Oh,
really
yeah,
manage
Jason
haunted houses.
Edmiston talked to us.
Yeah,
about it.
this is the kind of thing I'm talking about.
gosh.
Like it would be fascinating to go there.
Yeah.
I would love to do. Offshoot seems like a good word.
Genuinely, there's very few industries I wouldn't want to go to a conference for to see how.
I could
like-
pick one.
like the
Uber
Comic Con of
Dentistry.
dentist. I'm gonna. Skip.
I wouldn't want.
But,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to go to plumbing. I wouldn't.
Any
really
kind
wanna
of
go to
doctor
dentist.
thing. No, thank you.
Plumbing would be
yeah.
fun for all the jokes you can make about what they're saying.
Like what?
Yeah, like plumbing stuff. Like
The poop just flows.
Because of butt cracks, right? Is that what? Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Did you ever see the guy that would go to like magic conventions and he would like pose with like his butt
Yeah,
crack
he
out?
got banned.
Or he would pose with butt cracks.
He got banned.
He needs to go to the plumbing convention.
He got banned.
Yeah.
I had never heard of that until this week. It's crazy because
You got banned from like all
Genuinely,
conventions. Like
I
that
saw-
seems crazy.
Not all.
Or
Well,
like a
the
building.
magic.
Lauren, have
like
you
the magic
seen it?
conventions.
Sorry, what?
Have you seen what we're talking about?
No, but I mean, I guess I could picture it.
People would be playing and they'd have crack out. And he would just go like pose beside them and smile.
He would do
Oh,
like
that's really
a
fun.
praying
Yeah,
hand
the-
pose, like the squat praying hand pose. And he got banned from Wizards of the Coast magic.
Oh,
tournaments.
I thought you meant magic like magicians, not Magic the Gathering.
Which like a bunch of people group do you think is most likely?
Yeah. to be showing crack. Yeah. Okay.
I just figured like, okay, you're in a convention with thousands of people. Somebody's gonna have their crack out. Like,
Okay.
this is literally so funny.
Why don't we get things started? Because we feels like we got a lot to get off of our chest tonight. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. You guys have been on it. Like you guys have been. It's been good.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome to episode 594 of the Pop Culture Roundtable, the podcast that searched all of its Halloween candy shit. I'm gonna start this over because
Okay.
mid-read I went to look to make sure that I had numbered this episode correctly inside of Restream. I don't know why I deviated from the script. It
you
was
can't do
stupid. It was stupid. Okay, here we go.
It's okay. I was crying.
Okay. Welcome to episode 594 of the Pop Culture Roundtable, the podcast that searched all of our Halloween candy for heroin needles, and all we found was a bunch of Ozempic. In this episode, we talk about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein and Ready Player One. I'm Andrew Sale.
I'm Lauren Rubin.
I'm Patrick Hill.
So put your pillowcases back on your beds and put the 18-foot tall yard skeleton back in the storage unit, because it's time to fall into another episode.
But that's where I sleep.
That's your best one in a while.
I decided to show up tonight.
You're on it today.
It felt like you were channeling Luke. That's how good that one was.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's high praise.
What a compliment.
I just shifted. Have you ever shifted?
That's not where I thought that was going.
Well, hold on that thought for a
Did you
second.
feel a twitch?
Have you ever shifted in your seat and then gone, oh, that's me that smells like that?
No, not today.
I did a 5K right before all of this, and I did not shower. I just threw a different shirt on, but I should have changed.
You don't feel great about that decision now.
Cool.
That's all I gotta say
It's a
about
good thing we don't have like smell-o-vision.
Let me know when we start recording. Because I'm saying some very embarrassing things. We like to kick off every episode by going around the table, which where we talk about things that are new, fun, and noteworthy about our weeks. Patrick, I am dying to hear what you have to say.
Okay, I've gone through, since we talked last, it's been 2 weeks, and I've closed the loop on some items, and we're going to go through them real quick. Number 1, I finished The Martian. Another Andy Weir book. I had read Project Hail Mary, decided to, and I've seen The Martian, the movie, and in this case, I wanted to read the book, see how it compares, if it was much better, etc. Couple quick thoughts. 1, Project Hail Mary is better. So if you're picking a book for the first time, read Project Hail Mary.
Good.
Do you feel the same way about those two? Well, I guess the other movie hasn't come out yet. Sorry, never mind.
And it will come out till March of next year. Number
okay,
2,
I'll ask you later.
do I think the book for The Martian is distinctly better than the film? No.
Okay.
Now, I might have got messed up because I read these 2 books back to back, and because of that, it's a lot of kind of the same in a ways.
Yeah. At least the vernacular, right? Like.
Yeah, and the beats, so it almost makes it feel like drug out. So I will say I found the like maybe last 20% of The Martian a little bit of a slog, maybe because I did these books back to back. So if you like one, you will like the other, vice versa, but just don't do them back to back. I am going to rewatch the film and make sure that the film still lives up to my memory. But based on my memory, I would say they're about equal to each other. And I want to call that out because for my master category, I revisited Ready Player One. I just read the book, and so I just watched the movie, and I have some different opinions about that. But we'll talk about that in a bit for master category. Coming off of this, I then went ahead and reread book 1 of Dungeon Crawler Carl because I just missed it. I had gone like 5 books without reading it, so I needed to get it in.
This is your third go of it.
This
is like what I did with Lord of the Rings when I was a teenager, because
too much of a commitment.
I literally used to read that book every year, like all 3.
But then Kreider had made a suggestion in our community for what's the name of the book? The House in the Cerulean Sea. This is a book by T.J. Klune, and so I read that book. Now, I'm not going to do a big deep dive into this. But I told Kreider I'd give him my thoughts on it. I don't think any of this is like... I know. And in fact, Kreider did not recommend it to me. He said, Mackenzie, you'll like this. Patrick, I don't know that this is your type of book. I think that's exactly what he said.
And
I just decided...
so badly don't trust his opinion.
Well, you're like, if it's good enough for Mackenzie, it's good enough for me.
I so badly don't want to be told what to do. Or like what not to do. So this was me pushing back against authority. You know what? Screw you. I'll read the book.
I'll tell you if I like it or not.
Okay, a couple things. The book is tonally, I would almost say it's like, this might be almost like Wes Anderson meets Coraline, kind of.
I like that description.
Wes Anderson might be the wrong anchor for this. But anyway, it's a bit like Coraline-y, whatever. You feel like you're listening to something narrated by Andrew Kolb. We've been in a D&D campaign with Kolb for a couple of years, and it feels very Kolbian as well. Mm-hmm. In terms of...
I like the things you're saying.
Right I know. You're really selling me on this book.
Yeah.
It is almost it's a lightly whimsical book throughout it. So like when you talk about the people... everybody has like kind of almost like tongue-in-cheek titles to themselves, and so I would say it's like healthily whimsical throughout. That doesn't mean that the themes are whimsical, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't touch on some important things, but it's consistent. Did you say you thought this is why it wouldn't be my cup of tea? Maybe so. Now, I will say tonally, I had to kind of get into it because it's such a shift going from reading what I just talked about, like Project Hail Mary and Dungeon Crawler Carl, to what I've just set up. This is very, very different. It almost feels a little children's booky in comparison when you get going. But the tone really grew on me. I found myself really enjoying almost how light the book read. Where it goes, it is kind of one note. So what I would say is I would say there are 3 moments in the book that are meant to be like whoa moments. One of them landed for me, and I had that like moment. The other 2 did not. Okay. And in terms of where the book goes, what you get from chapter 1 is what you get throughout. So if you enjoy it, then awesome, but don't expect a lot of big like crescendos and rises and falls. In a lot of ways, it's just very, very steady. And so that's...
Which is ironic given the image on the front of the book with this really like
rickety,
jagged,
lemony
like,
snicket house.
Yeah. The idea that it's very steady feels counter what I'm looking at right now.
But in terms of like the point of the book, and I don't want to give anything away on this side. I love the message of the book. I love the point of the book. I do think the characters are very endearing. But because of what I'm describing about it being one note and kind of light and whimsical, there may be a point where it almost feels a little like too sweet. It's almost a little sickly because you didn't get something to like offset it. So overall, I enjoyed the book. If you're interested in reading it, especially in the description I gave for the setup, read it. Like it is definitely an interesting hook, so I would say read it. This also might be the most that Kreider and I have agreed on something, which is maybe surprising because I just saw he said this is all fair criticism. But that's the House in Cerulean Sea. Do not read anything about it going into it. Okay, that's the other thing I'll say because it will be did. For sure. Your mileage may vary.
Yeah,
I'm sure you did.
I didn't read anything about it. And
you are dropping bombshells left and right.
Yeah, like
every
that's
episode.
shocking to begin with.
You
just took a recommendation, a whole cloth.
Here's where it started. Okay, a couple months ago. Here's where the transition of Patrick started. I'm going to tell you exactly where it was when you watched K-pop Demon Hunters and you gave it a full endorsement, and then it shifted to reading a book. And then it's now you are not reading up on something like to the
just went for it.
A nauseating amount of detail before you jump into it. These are all very, very different. You have turned a page.
You realize that since I started the first Dungeon Crawler Carl, I've gone through 20 books now.
Yeah, and that was in June.
It's crazy. Okay, so then the next book.
How many of those are Dungeon Crawler Carl?
It's been 4.5 months since he did that.
So this is what the thing I wanted to confess to Lauren. The next book I've started is The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. But
I'm excited.
I started the book and then I stopped myself and went, no, Patrick, you can't start this. We need to do this as the podcast community because I think Kreider said he hasn't read it.
Yeah,
I bought it and I haven't read it yet.
I love this. The reason I wanted to suggest this book is because it's all about like art and making comics, and like that's what the story revolves around. So I think it's like a really perfect choice.
Yeah, and then I was talking to someone over the weekend about books. God, what a nerd!
I love this.
They were talking about how much they love it. So
yeah,
I literally I got like just a little bit into the first chapter and was like, you idiot, cut it out. Don't read this book. So I've put a pin in it. We're going to do that book as a community. We just need to discuss the parameters around it.
Yeah, let's do that.
But we're going to do The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay as a community.
I'm so excited.
Very excited.
This podcast is quickly becoming a book podcast because I have I have 2 books to talk about, or 2 book series to talk about in my
Don't worry, I only watched TV and did Halloween things.
We are... What is happening to us?
But I'm going to talk about one more book and movie counterpart together, again, for Master Category. Last thing I'll throw out, I do have past TV today, and I'm talking about a movie that talks about a lot of TV from the past. It doesn't count. So I'm only mentioning this so I can kind of halfway say that I met the brief. Only Murders in the Building. This ended last week. That's in the past. We just had the finale of season 5. Very, very quickly, I think this is stronger than season 4. So if for whatever reason you were kind of down after 3 and 4, you felt like you lost some energy, you weren't that interested, you hung it up, I would say if there's any glimmer in your eye, give season 5 a chance. It's a little bit more absurdist this season than some of the past seasons.
It's a lot more absurdist.
Okay, it's a lot more absurdist this season. So do understand that the show is shifting tonally from where it's been the past 2 seasons. But I personally like the shift, and I mentioned this earlier. This season represents a flip where it at least in a large way, instead of feeling like we're trying to figure out who did it, the season is more like we know who did it and we're trying to figure out how to pin it on them. That's how a lot of the season flows. And that's at least an interesting enough twist that I thought it was fun and it felt fresh compared to the last 2 seasons. Have you finished it yet, Andrew?
Yeah, we finished it. And while I agree that with what you're saying for the most part, there is a bit of a mislead with your description of it. Are you intentionally misleading?
It's the whole show. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. I don't know that I liked this season better than last season. I also didn't hate last season. A lot of people didn't love last season. This is not my favorite season. The absurdity of some of it was too absurd. Like the robot always being sometimes in 2 places at once. like at one point Becca said, "Hang on, I thought he was just in that other room." I'm
quite intrigued.
You have to like suspend your reality in this show, because specifically with this season, it is a lot more absurd than some of the other seasons.
You do, but I do think the comedy benefited from it. I thought we had some of the funniest lines of the whole series this season.
Yeah, I don't disagree. There was some very funny stuff. And
I don't know if you remember when this happened, Andrew, but this line Mackenzie and I both laughed really loud at.
People don't cuss. I do remember it. I don't remember laughing at that a ton, but this season was good. It was a worthwhile venture. And the end of this season might be the best of any of the seasons. Yeah, I think that's
Does
what I
it feel like
you
a
mean the
series
setup
ending,
for 6
or
is what you're saying.
The setup for season 6,
There you go.
I think might be the best one.
I don't even know if they're going to get one, but if you've watched it at all, the last episode,
I feel like they're pretty successful. I think as long as they want to keep doing it, they will.
They have not announced a season 6 though. Is that correct?
I don't know if they have. I haven't checked, but
Becca thought that that it was 5 and done, and so at the end she's like, "I thought this was 5 and over." I was like, I didn't know that was if that was the case or not. All right, let me pick it up from there since we're talking about watching some stuff. I'm doing a rewatch of Arrested Development seasons 1 through 3.
Right? Yeah.
And gosh, this show is so freaking smart. I've watched I think I've watched the series all the way through 6 or 7 times, maybe, if not more. And I caught things in the first 2 seasons. I'm almost through with season 2. I've caught things this go around that I have never ever caught before. It's crazy.
There's so many like little jokes or like things happening in the background sometimes where like it's not even said out loud. It just happens, and it's very funny if you're watching. And some of those jokes like come back later in the episodes. 100%. Really funny.
There's things that I've caught now where I'm like, oh, that's really
or like can we? I think it's safe to have spoilers for Arrested Development. The show's been out for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like how many hints there are about
Job
Buster
dies.
losing his hand before that happens is
So
really
many.
crazy. Like that chair. Like there's a million little things.
So one of the things that I caught this time around that I never caught before in season 1, Lindsay says something about hating ostriches.
Yeah, like they're so good. Like
And there's
they
no
really
reason
come up
for it. There's no reason for
Yeah.
her to bring up this idea of hating ostriches, but there's a payoff for it in season 4 or 5, whichever season it is, where they get the ostrich farm or whatever. It's just so And now you can say like, well, that they didn't have that planned when she said the thing about the ostrich. Yeah, maybe not. I'm not saying that they had the entire arc,
but they
planned
used what they have really wisely.
But they went back and they created callbacks later in the series, and it's just so smart. And it won so many awards critically, but it just didn't get watched very much in like when it was actually being aired. And they even referenced that in the episode one time, and one of their one of their awards in I think season 3 in the boardroom, they have the awards that they won from these television things in the actual show, and then Ron Howard. Anyway, it's so good.
At least the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, I won't watch season 4 and 5.
I can't. They're really not good, unfortunately. I think there are some funny jokes mixed in there, but it's like 1 or 2 per episode. I don't laughing out loud at every second of the first 3 seasons.
I don't love what happened with Job. His entire storyline is bad. I still do like a little bit of Tobias's with like Daddy needs to get his rocks off. There are some funny jokes in those. I'm not going to say it's like all totally trash, but compared to how good the first 3 seasons are, it's just not good. And then Ed Helms, the whole "so you have it" like that. There are some quotable things that I have adapted into my regular vernacular, but for the most part, 99% of the quotes that I have from Arrested Development are from the first 3 seasons.
I will talk about something later that pertains to Arrested Development, and everyone was quoting it all day last weekend.
Okay. So on the book, before I get to the books, December 2nd is a big day in the Sale household.
Oh,
and that's
why
because
is
that is the day I go and get a vasectomy.
Nice.
And so I went for my urologist, the intake, the initial meet and greet. What do you got? I don't know what you call
meet and greet with your doctor. I paid $150 for this meet and greet.
Are you saying like MEAT?
Consultation.
Yes,
yeah,
but I really like the idea of calling a consultation a meet and greet from now on.
No, I like the idea of a urologist appointment being the MEAT and greet.
Meet and greet.
Yeah. So a couple things. One, bro, just like drop your pants, and he's just like chatting it up while he's just all up in the business.
That's his job all day, every day.
And he just is just like, yeah. So what is it you do? And I'm like, oh, here's what I do. He's like, where's that at? And I'm telling him, and he's like, oh, what all does that entail? I'm like, my guy, bro, it was probably, I don't want to over exaggerate.
Would he talk with his hands while he was holding it?
Is this better or worse than when the dentist tries to talk to you, but they have their fingers in your mouth?
I think it was almost 3 minutes of this.
I know how awkward it felt when I was getting prepped for surgery and there's 2 girls shaving me.
Yeah.
That was pretty awkward. This seems worse.
Were they shaving your balls?
No, that's usually the seems
okay.
worse.
I'm like, hang on.
Was it just like your...
They thought I was
where your
someone else.
gallbladder is.
They just shaved all over.
That's how they make pants. Yeah, in prison.
That's how they make wigs.
So they anyway, all of that said, he explains to me that the process is it's outpatient. I will go in to the same office where I just was. I'll go in there. He said 15 or 20 minutes. And they're in and out of there. He gave me a prescription for Valium. I'll take a Valium before I go in there. They do a numbing shot, and then they just do it, and then I'm out of there, which is crazy.
I don't like that. I want to be under for 4
I have
hours.
a couple of guy friends who've done that recently, and they said it wasn't. They were obviously nervous, but it wasn't as it's a lot less than they thought it was going to be.
The way that he described, here's how it works. In case you don't know, they chop off your penis. They take a spoon and scrape everything out from the inside, and then they screw it back on. So that's what he described.
Exactly.
That's what he described was going to happen. So,
have you seen the metal penis replacements?
I couldn't afford the metal.
You want to screw that one on
or
instead?
No, I'm sorry. It's it's for people that can't get it up. You do this implant.
Yeah, the pump.
Pop it and lock it in place or whatever.
I wonder. We'll talk about this offline.
You got to ask some questions to your urologist.
I
need to know my options
Can
now.
you imagine that I maybe wasn't thinking clearly to ask all the questions while his hands were all over me? Anyway, I don't know why he had to go up the butt. That felt to me like it was overkill, but it's what you pay for.
While you're down there, you might as well check.
Just get it all out of the way. I can tell you I wasn't prepared. When I knew it was a consultation, I just thought he was going to talk through what it is. And we were like, I could tell you when he was like, all right, he just literally just he did the gesture of stand up and like drop your pants. Like that's literally what he did. I'm like, oh, we're doing this now. Okay.
You want him to make small talk first and then drop your pants? What's better? Like at least he's just like, let's do it.
Did I shave ahead of time? No, but I could tell you I may have been more.
That's so funny. I've never been to any doctor. You
intentional.
Don't take care of that first.
Well, I was asking because you got in trouble last time you shaved before going to a doctor.
Correct. That's true. Well, they actively told me not to shave, and I'm like, well, no, I'm not.
I'm going to shave even harder.
Yeah, I'm going to shave so hard. You're going to be so impressed with me. You're going to think my hair doesn't even grow. That's how good I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You can think I have alopecia.
No, I did get yelled at. I just heard Becca start cackling in the other room. If I find out she's not listening to this right
that's
now,
gonna be a real big letdown.
It's so anyway, that's happening on December 2nd. That's a big deal, and I'll be.
You should make a logo for it.
A couple days.
You should make some form of 12/2. December has a big D in it. Like I don't know how you want to work this in, but like there should be a logo for your vasectomy.
At least one of us will. Well, that's fine. And then the other things. Going through some books. I think I may have mentioned.
Yeah, I did like that this started as a transition from speaking of books.
Have you seen my penis?
The books they'll write on this. There's a book series that I just went through. There's only 4 of them right now. There will be more, but they're on a break. The author is writing some other books in between. But this is the book is called The Thursday Murder Club. I don't know if I've even mentioned it on the podcast yet.
Yeah, I can't wait to read this, by the way, because I love Richard Osman, and he's the one that wrote it.
You love Richard Osman?
Yes, he's been on Taskmaster. Have you not seen him on that?
No. Well, I'm
he's
sure
on Taskmaster. He's on like panel shows. He's like my height, black hair. Like I love this dude, and he wrote the book.
I did not know.
Oh,
okay, so I've seen all
I
the
know
seasons
him.
of Taskmaster, so I would need to go back and look. But Thursday Murder Club. I'll give you a brief synopsis, but go and read these books. It is about this retirement community, basically like an old folks home, where there's a few people who are retired who are in there who don't want to just get by playing bocce ball and poker and whatever Scrabble. They take over the puzzle room. Every Thursday afternoon for an hour, and they try to solve cold cases, and so a whole bunch of shenanigans happen kind of around it. And if you are looking for something that's maybe a little bit less straightforward and is kind of twisty and turny, and you like mysteries and there's some comic relief, but there's a lot of really, really, really sweet moments, and there's a lot of heart in these books. Go read the Thursday Murder Club books. They're just so good. I found myself finishing the 4th one 2 days ago, I think, and was just sobbing, just gross tears, crying because it was just this.
It's nice. It's touching.
Yeah, and makes you think about how you would spend the rest of your retirement, the rest of your life, and there's lots to kind of ponder and think about. So there is a Netflix adaptation of.
I was just wondering. Book. I was like, this sounds really familiar, and I feel like is it a show? But
Ben Kingsley. It's got Pierce Brosnan. It's got Helen Mirren. And a couple other people that you would know. But there's a movie about the first book. They do take some liberties that I don't love, but that's how it usually goes.
That's how adaptations go.
But man, Thursday Murder Club. Patrick, I didn't realize that you knew who the author was. You will absolutely, you should read these. They're fun and they're touching.
I intend to. I have 6 more books to get through before then, and then sure.
So speaking of 6 more books to get through, the other book, series,
Dungeon Crawler Carl books
the other book series that
I was not referring to Dungeon Crawler Carl. By the way,
I'm just being funny.
The other book series that I have never read before, but have started today, is Harry Potter.
Oh wow, that's exciting. Kind of like
I can tell you
7 books.
I can tell you that already a third or a quarter of the way through book 1, I already love the book way more.
Yeah, I was really curious because I was like I read the books way before the movies came out. Like there were 3 books out when I saw the first movie, so it was crazy, like a very different type of experience. And so like, I mean, it's hard not to compare books and movies anyway, but there's just so much more that happens because they're long ass books.
There's so much more, and the detail is just so much. It feels like it really expands the wizarding world.
Yeah.
And I think, Patrick, you should put it on your list. Like, it's crazy, but like, I think you should put it on your list. I think you will really enjoy the book, the audiobook, especially. So there's a bunch of different versions that you can get now.
They have great audiobooks. Yeah, all the
Jim
voices.
Dale
yes.
Is he's the one who did the original audiobooks. Like, this was back when they were books on tape before they were even CDs. But he was the original one. Go back and get that series. There's a set that's read by Stephen Fry, which I was really tempted to get, but I really wanted to go back to the original one because I've heard
the original ones are very good.
Best,
I haven't listened to the other ones.
They've won all sorts of awards and things back in the day, but they're so good. I think you'll really appreciate it, Patrick. Anyway, your newfound
so are you on the first one, or have you read more than one?
No, I've just started today. Like, I'm on
today.
Book 1.
I love it.
Literally this morning.
You just got to Hogwarts. I love it.
We're
probably not even. Yeah.
They're describing the stairwells. That's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. So it's still, but like hearing how, like, knowing who Draco ends up being, and like at first they referred to him as just the pale boy, and he doesn't, because they're not introduced yet, and he doesn't know who Harry is, and he doesn't know who, like, it's so fun to take this in now.
I'll also say, like, I have reread the Harry Potter books several times, like in like different intervals of my life, and I still and when different movies were out, and I still think they're good, and I still think that they add a lot, like, and especially with the new version coming out, if you want to like get into it, now's a good time.
Genuinely. So
that's really cool. I'm excited to hear that.
Harry Potter, Thursday Murder Club. If you want months basically worth of content, just jump into those.
And we're gonna start our own book club, just to throw one more wrench in there.
It's true. Yes, Mackenzie, there were many tapes. Even with CDs, I think there was like 8 CDs per.
I didn't have a lot of like books on tape that were actually like tapes versus CDs, and I do remember that like even a Dinotopia book was 4. Like, so I'm sure Harry Potter was hella long.
Like, Dinotopia is so visual.
I had audiobooks of this because my parents were like, she likes dinosaurs, buy her the thing.
I had a Choose Your Own Adventure tape, and it was a pain in the ass.
That seems really tough. Like, fast forward to 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
Tape 7 and fast forward to minutes.
I would like forget what was happening, and then you have to like put in the first tape.
That's ridiculous.
That's so funny.
Okay, that's awesome. I have a bunch of other stuff, but we'll just stop there because we at some point want to be done tonight. So, Lauren, why don't you close us out?
Happily. So Halloween was this week, my favorite holiday. I had more than one celebration, had a standard Halloween celebration, but the weekend before, one of my D&D groups that plays in person, we dressed up as our D&D characters for a special all-day Halloween session, and that was insanely fun. I felt like me and the other 2 girls in the group had talked about it a lot, so we were like, okay, this is going to be awesome, and like knew what to expect from them. But I was really pleasantly surprised that all the guys of the group did get into it and showed up in costumes that were really awesome, and like we stayed in them like while we played the game and everything, like not like every piece of armor and whatever, because we were sitting for like 8 hours, but it was really fun. It was a great game. We basically had like a big bad guy fight, but one of our player characters died. They've been playing this game for 3 years. They're level 17, and this is the first time that anyone has like permanently died. Like
level 17.
Because they didn't pass their saving throws, or like what was the?
Yeah, fully died. It was a finger of death, which has no saving throws. Like fully died, and because we were fighting a necromancer, they brought them back to a zombie immediately after killing them with their legendary actions. So now we have to deal with him being a zombie and bringing him back, because that's not the same as like you can just cast resurrection and have them back without any consequences.
Yeah.
So it's really it's pretty exciting, because like the DM, we all work together, and on Monday after this, he was like, "Okay, so I've come up with some ideas. Let me know which you think."
So I have questions. So when
of course.
when this person, it's a he or she or they?
A he that died.
So when he died and he got brought back as a zombie, would he be a playing character villain against you guys? Or
Yep.
Wow. That's
within seconds. This happened really fast.
Really
so it was like finger of death.
dynamic.
There's no death saves, no nothing. Then legendary action, you're brought back as a zombie, and then he literally handed him a piece of paper with the stats for like being a ghoul. Like
So he knew. So he knew he was gonna do that to somebody. That's what's shitty.
No, he was trying to. He was hoping he would be able to, and like he's come really close several times and not been able to do it. So like, I didn't like if we'd had better like initiative rolls, we might have been able to save him. And there was just some like bad luck with traps for that particular character at the beginning of the fight too. So like he got it.
Death
You know,
sounds like an OP. If I'm being honest, like if it just is a single.
The thing is though, when you like a level 17 party with 6 people is really tough to beat. So I don't feel like it's like totally OP. Yeah, in this case. But yeah, it was a really crazy fight. I mean, he also had 3 hit points left. If
So
you can like live through that, like so, and like there's a
How
save.
many hit points did he have before anything happened?
30.
I think he has like 150 something, but he had a potion of resistance, so that basically doubles most of the.
I thought level 17,
hits.
you're like a god, basically.
Well, he's a monk, so like I'm a level 16 fighter, and I have like 180 something hit points.
I've
so
never made it past level 5. So
I got to
Yeah,
join at
same.
level 15, so it's been
All of our
freaking great.
all of our campaigns stop before I get to level past 5. So
No, this is definitely the highest I've ever played. Like it's awesome. I have 3 attacks.
we're gonna start our next campaign at a 10.
High.
We have to
Yeah.
start at 10. Like I'm not even gonna
It's
start
pretty
another
crazy.
campaign unless it's a 10 or higher. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah,
I
that
don't
was
even know
it
how
was
to play a
just a
character
really.
at 10.
But it was a really really fun day to get
You're
to
not
do
so
that.
squishy, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not afraid anyway.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
How
the
does
thing is,
Finger
like,
of
you
Death
get to
work?
fight tougher stuff if you're tough too. So, like
just
the
don't
fights that
lube?
we have in this game are really challenging.
I wish you had heard what I said, Patrick.
Sorry.
You asked how
Can
finger
get
of death
involved,
worked,
no lube.
and I said you just don't lube.
Yeah.
You've had too much time with your urologist.
Lauren, can I tell you something?
Yeah, of course.
When I first saw your post, before I read it,
Yeah.
I thought, here's my honest thought. The first thing that went through my brain. Oh no, Lauren has become a LARPer.
Just for one day.
Well, no, I like I said, I hadn't read the post. I just saw all of you dressed up.
Yeah.
And like what's up? And I'm like, I think I saw the first
I've
line
gone
that
too
said
far.
something like my
Yeah.
D&D group, and I thought, oh no, they have gone full LARP. Like this is, she has transcended into nerddom beyond a threshold that I think I can talk to you now. Like it's like one of those one of those
I
barriers.
do think that kind of crosses a line that I'm not really interested in, but just dressing up for the day and playing D&D in your costumes is totally
when I read
fine
it,
and
I
fun.
had this sense of relief that I can't tell you is like it's just honest. I had a relief of thank Lord.
Yeah.
she's
I have not started
D&D
LARPing.
dressed up. Like that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
She likes cosplay. She likes D&D. This makes sense.
This is good, yes.
Yeah,
The
why
other thing
don't
was
you
the bridge
LARP,
too.
honestly?
It's too nerdy. I think it really does cross the line of
Wow.
like I can't. Also, I don't really like RPing is one thing for like D&D, but full on like acting it
Role
out.
playing for those of you who are listening and don't know what that means.
you know, like I can't really picture myself doing that.
Do you do voices?
A little bit, not crazy. Like,
Give us
but
some
I
of your
do feel like
voices.
I play like distinctly different characters in all the games that I play, so they like make very different types of choices and stuff.
If
I
you
don't.
had to-
I play the same character.
But I have done voices in the past, especially for like one shots. I'm way more game because then it's like you're not committed to it for a really long time if it becomes annoying.
What's a voice that you've done, Patrick?
Yo.
That's right, and I remember that because I was like, that feels very much not part of
it's
the realm that
very
we're
standard.
doing.
Yes.
No, I just am myself. I
Yeah.
think there was one time I tried to commit to a voice, and it was that whole like
That was when you were playing that
Almost
black
like-
character. I remember. We shut
almost
it
like
down
you
fast.
slowly like back out of a room because someone didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
I just let it just morph back into myself.
I don't-
realize
I don't-
myself.
Oh, remember when we went back to that place and saw them
Yeah.
and the castle?
Yeah. When I
Well,
played
you know how
in
sometimes you hear it one way and the first note comes out and, it's
and you're like,
not
I
the
made a
voice
huge
at
mistake.
all.
When I played Will's when we played Lathander's Ring like separately off like not in Dungeons and Designers, my character had an Australian accent, and realizing how hard it is to pronounce space words in an Australian accent got really hard really
spice
fast.
Words? Is that what you
Spice
mean?
words.
Like
Spice words?
ASMR, like you know, like
Do you have
languages
eczema?
like ASMR. Yeah. See, it just doesn't work.
That is
I will
ice
say-
cold water coming out of my nose right now.
I will say,
burns.
Lathanders is. I really love Lathanders as a setting, and I wish Will would, similar to Kolb, like just turn it into a full-on.
Yeah,
full-on
I
setting
absolutely
and,
loved
like,
my
campaign.
character that I had for his game. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Do you remember what happened to my character right before we stopped playing?
You got like a gold arm.
A fully like bionic golden arm, and then we stopped playing.
I
one of the
played as
coolest
a
things that's
robot
ever
in that
happened.
game. Like I was a Warforged, like basically
Gosh.
like a Rock'em Sock'em robot.
I played a guitar player.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
said-
that was such a fun game.
Were you were riding on a scooter too, weren't you? Or you? There was
Something
like
weird.
some like space scooter. I remember like a chase, and I
Yeah.
think you were playing your because you were a bard, right?
Yeah.
And you were playing it on the back of this scooter in this chase across. Oh.
Genuinely, Lathanders needs to be a full-on.
Yeah,
it needs to be a full-on setting.
It's so great. Yeah, I mean, he has almost a whole book's worth of stuff back, like in his system. Like, it's incredible. I
Stop
absolutely
making
love it.
zines and finish
Yeah.
this.
Zines.
Because I'm
Zine Fest is
interested
coming
in
up in
the
Houston
magazine description.
Zine is really funny. Oh my god.
Well, you said eczema, so we're even.
Yeah. He was just doing his Australian accent.
Just keep working on it. Okay,
Oh,
all right.
gosh.
Time to change the subject. Otherwise, I've been watching some horror movies. I did go see Frankenstein, but I know Andrew's going to talk about that in a little bit. I finally caught up on Weapons. I know it came out a long time ago, but it was such a unique movie that I've kind of wanted to talk about it. It's kind of like an all vibes movie. It's like a lot more straightforward than I think most horror movies are, because it just kind of lays out the facts pretty but very gradually. You have to be a little patient with this movie. But I thought it was really cool. I liked the way that they had the like perspective changes, and like it wasn't like most movies where when you get a new perspective from a different character, it feels like the story changed a lot. It just kind of added new information versus like changing what was going to happen in any like bigger way, I think. And I liked that they just so lightly overlapped, but did add a lot of like tension with the way that you kind of knew more each time that they were showing the like moments where they touch each other. But really, really cool. I think this was a fun movie. It's not as scary as I expected to be, but like I could not like sit still watching it. Like I was like very like squirmy and like on edge watching it, because it's like creepy. Like it's not scary. There's some really good jump scares, but like you're not gonna like leave the movie theater or like, you know, like leave after you watched it really like horrified or like whatever, because like, but it was such a fascinating movie.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. I will never see it, but I've heard nothing but good things.
It's not that scary. It's just a really good like intriguing mystery and just a really creepy vibe. Like I thought it was just
because it's billed as a horror movie because it is.
Yeah.
I think they have something.
It's 100% is a horror movie. That's like its first category, but it's a very unusual type of horror movie. Like I really was like kind of surprised.
Psychological horror movie, or is it?
So there's like an event that happens. It is straight up like a horror concept, but the way that you're kind of finding the information out is such a like kind of normal way to go about it. You know, like there's no like big police investigation or the FBI doesn't show up. It's just like this person talks to this person who knows this piece of information, you know, like it's just, I just thought it was like a really interesting way to kind of roll this out, like that I haven't quite seen before. So I definitely recommend checking out Weapons. It's on HBO Max now, so you can stream it. Really, really just a cool, interesting horror movie. Very different. And then on the complete other side of the world, on Amazon Prime, Has Been Hotel Season 2 is out, and it is so much freaking fun. My favorite inappropriate adult animated musical is back. I talked about this a lot when it first came out because I just freaking love it, but the second season really feels like a big step up in kind of every way. The first season was a big success, so Amazon threw a lot of money at them. The like animation looks better. They got some big voice actors that are coming in this season. There are more songs. There are like better songs. Like just kind of everything is really just building up in a bigger crescendo like already with just 2 episodes out, and I'm so excited. Like some of these songs are so awesome. They are finally fighting against K-pop demon hunters for what I'm singing in my car. Like really, really exciting to get the second season, and I can't wait to see what's going to come out. They're doing some really fun stuff like the songs that come out in the batch of 2 episodes each week are released like on iTunes and Spotify. And for the rest of the season, they have like the playlist is there, but they don't have song titles. They just have little like emojis as like clues for what the songs are about, which I think is just kind of
that's fun.
A really fun and cute idea for this kind of show. Cause people have so many theories about this show all the time. Like it's a really fun like fandom, in between episodes. Like now that I'm like more involved this season, I'm really enjoying like seeing all the like stuff on like TikTok, all the theories and things, but just can't recommend this more. There was only 2 episodes out so far. It'll keep coming out 2 episodes every week for the next few weeks. Just love this show. It's so much fun.
I keep wanting to watch this show and Cooper doesn't have any interest in it. And that's the whole story. I think you
just put it on and like see what you think. Like watch the first 2, 3 episodes. They're short.
It's one of those things where I really want to watch it, but then like when I go to actually, first of all, I didn't realize it was on Prime. So like I'll go to like search for it, and then in the amount of time it takes me to start searching for it, I end up like stumbling across Arrested Development again, or we watched Schitt's Creek again. We watched the whole series in the last 2 weeks. Of Schitt's Creek again, and like there's these things that are like mainstays that I keep coming back to. Knowing it's on Prime now that I know that it's there might actually get me to get to the right platform, so I don't get distracted by some of these other things. I
only watch like 4 shows on Prime, but yeah, this is definitely one of them, and it's so much fun to watch like over and over because this is like Arrested Development. They have so many little jokes in the background or kind of like double meanings in their lyrics that like kind of once you know what happens really mean something more. Like they do a really, really good job, and I'm just so excited to see where this is going. It's going to be such a good season.
All right.
And that's really it for me. My trivia will tie into this, but that's for later.
And for those of you who are just listening to this and not watching, the trivia is not for you. Sorry. That's a little teaser. Suckers. Well, that's going to be it for our Around the Table. Up next, let's talk about some master categories. The master categories, each episode when we talk about the dice we rolled the previous episode, those give us our categories. We then pick our topics based on those categories. And so, Lauren, I'm gonna start because I know that you have some things to say as well. I had fashion, and I'm going to talk about Frankenstein.
Yes, I see why.
So Frankenstein is Guillermo del Toro's newest piece that he's putting out. It's been in theaters for the last 2.5 weeks, but I think it's out of theaters now if you're listening to this or just tuning in right now. But it will be on Netflix this Friday, November 5th. It is on... Is that Friday? No, that's Wednesday. That's on release day, right? I think November 5th is. Yeah.
You're right. Wednesday.
So if you're listening to this, you can go watch this now. It's on Netflix.
And I can't recommend it more. Go now,
So
immediately.
this movie, Patrick, you have not gotten out to see it, right?
Correct.
Okay, so this movie, there's
Spoilers for Frankenstein, a story written in the 1800s.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this movie. It is primarily based on the story from Mary Shelley that that classic horror genre that's been told 100 times. So the base story is there, but under writers. It's got Mary Shelley, obviously, but also Guillermo del Toro is credited because there are elements of this movie that go beyond the what you know about the classic story. I'm not going to go into what all those things are, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about the structure of the movie, and then I'm going to tell you about specifically how fashion comes into this. This movie is it's helmed by Oscar Isaac. He plays Victor Frankenstein, and then I've never seen this guy before, but people have seen him before, I guess. Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Euphoria, Saltburn.
Okay, I've never seen those, but he plays the creature, and he plays a quite different creature than what you are used to seeing. There's some grotesque nature to his body, but for the most part, he is a very beautiful creature, and he's tall and fit, and it honestly is what you would expect if someone was trying to put together the prime specimen of a person. It makes sense within the context of this story, more so than other versions of Frankenstein, where it feels like they put together just the ugliest looking person that they could find. Mm-hmm. So, but it's genuinely a beautiful person. Christoph Waltz plays a proprietor who is helping fund Victor Frankenstein. Yeah. And then Mia Goth, whose name could not be any better for the film that she's in. She plays Elizabeth. So Victor's sister-in-law is technically what she is. But there's some love interest and things that happen with that as well. There's other people that you would know. Mr. Finch. Is that his name? Finch from Harry Potter?
Filch.
Filch.
Yeah.
The guy.
He's also Walder Frey from Game of Thrones. Like that's to me the much bigger one.
I've never read Game of Thrones.
Arya
David Bradley who plays him is also in this film.
Yeah.
He plays the blind man, which the blind man if you've ever read Mary Shelley's or you've seen any of the.
He looks so different in this movie that I was
so
like, that's his voice. But is it him?
Yes, genuinely.
I had to look it up after the movie.
I had to look it up. So
because I knew it was his voice though. Like
speaking of Game of Thrones, you also have Charles Dance, who is the Lannister dad. He plays Leopold Frankenstein, so Victor's father. So anyway, there's the cast is incredible. Is basically what I want to say.
It's also perfectly cast, I would say.
It is perfectly cast.
Yeah.
This movie is, I would not call this a horror movie. I know it technically falls in the horror genre, or at least has traditionally fallen into the horror genre. This movie, I would recommend to you, Patrick, because I would actually consider this movie a gothic romance.
That's what I was going to say.
That's how I would classify it. Guillermo del Toro has gone on record as saying it's a pastoral fairy tale. That's how he classifies it. He does not classify it as a horror movie. And the reason that he would say that is basically based on how he structures this film. This film is not straightforward. It starts at the end, and then it takes you back. A lot of movies have done that kind of tropian thing, right? But this movie kind of bounces around a little bit. The first 2/3 of this movie are from the perspective of Victor Frankenstein, the perspective we typically see, and it's the story that you've typically seen of when you see Frankenstein. And he goes through all of like his passion and his desire and what drove him to be the kind of doctor that he was, and what drove him to be so obsessed with the human body and with life and with death and how to do all these things, and how to understand why the body works. But then the second or the final third of the film is from they call it part 2. It's from the perspective of the creature. And you see this whole other story happen that the original movie and some of the original stories give you a piece of, but it really expands it into this whole other adventure of how he becomes more than just a creature. And honestly, it shows how it's the birth of his humanity and how he becomes basically a human. And I won't say any more than that because I think would kind of do a disservice to some of what really makes the film kind of push. But it is absolutely, it's written incredibly well. And it's shot, I mean, it's Guillermo del Toro, so it's shot like peak cinema, which is why I needed to see this in theaters before just seeing it on Netflix. So it's peak cinema, and then the music is great. The cinematography is fantastic. Before I go into the fashion piece of it, Lauren, do you have any? I would say this is a 10 out of 10. I would say
I think this movie is like a masterpiece. Like I don't know what you could change to make it any better than it is, frankly. Like I think every inch of it is very well considered. Like the clothes, the background, the cinematography is very unique. There's certain shots that to me almost felt like panels or something, like comic books would do like a double spread here or something. Like it just felt like this big moment with the way that they did some of these shots, and it's just like really artistic and beautiful and poetic, and like I cried. Like it's really, I think, an amazing movie. And it's just like, I think it's really cool because it's like Guillermo del Toro is just literally doing what he does best, and like just it's perfect. Like it's clear that he's thought about this movie for a very long time, and you listen to him talk about in interviews, like this is like his favorite story. And I think that he really brought something new to it that like doesn't change the story. It just adds to it.
It wasn't indulgent.
No.
It wasn't like,
and it doesn't feel like fan service or like you thought about this too much kind of thing, which I think it could maybe have gone to.
Totally.
But I don't think it does that at all. I think it's a really beautiful thesis. Like it's really, really good movie.
What was the movie
I'm really glad to have seen it in the theaters too.
Yeah. What was the movie? I think it was Scorsese who made, and it just
Irishman or like
no. Well, Irishman maybe that falls into this category, but there was another one that was in theaters not too long ago.
The one with the Native Americans. I'm blanking on the name.
Killers of the Flower Moon?
Yes, that's the one I was trying to think
that's
of.
Kevin.
Okay.
That's Kevin Costner. That was Kevin Costner.
Did
what
you say
are you
Scorsese?
looking for?
That's in the. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. It's the something. It's like almost sounds like Cinerama, but it's not Cinerama. It's like, oh gosh.
Kevin Costner's in it, or
No.
like,
Kevin Costner did the one with the Flower Moon.
Okay.
I can't help you right now.
It's fine. My brain's just not working on that level.
Great.
There are some.
What was it about the movie that made you connect it?
It was like the movie that they raised their own money to do, and they put all this energy and effort in, and they made the movie they've wanted to make for years.
Oh,
and then
I know what you're talking about.
And it came out, and everyone's
it was
like,
a big flop.
That was just.
You're talking about
Megalopolis.
Megalopolis.
That's what I was. Yes,
that's not Scorsese, but
I wasn't sure it was Scorsese. I just knew. Who was it? It was.
What's his name?
It's one of the top 5 directors.
Yeah,
like,
it's a big guy.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Thank you, Francis Ford Coppola. Like that was a movie that was overindulgent, right? Like, and it was. He made the movie that he wanted to make, regardless of what people would think.
This felt like he waited till he had all the resources necessary to make the thing that was in his head. Because everything to me in this movie felt like, oh, it's like, a little bit of this from this, it's a little bit of that from that. Like,
yeah.
I felt there's a little bit of a lot of parts of Crimson Peak, a little bit of Hellboy. Yeah. Like I feel like all the things.
Labyrinth. Yeah, there's a bit of everything. So here's what I want to say. So
even Pinocchio, also with like the Frankenstein real boy kind of thing. You
said that everything felt like it was thought through. That's how you said it.
Yeah,
right?
very considered. Yeah.
The word I would use is intentional. And he was so intentional. He was actually asked in a Collider interview about the color coding. And there was a very specific color coding, and it deals a lot with the fashion and then also the cinematography. Each
Those
character
red gloves
brings a different color palette to the movie. So
and
red,
it's not annoying, but it is noticeable. Like it's it's not like Power Rangers or something where you're like,
No,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
they're not,
but like it's very well done.
The movie begins with just basically colorless, other than golds. There's like light
and
blues
red.
and grays. Yeah. Not at the first. The red only. The red is like very, very faint. But the red only comes with one character, and I won't say. I won't go into who brings what colors. And then certain characters are only in blue because of what that means in the context of the film. All of these outfits are like Victorian era, like, period film. Like they're not stylized. They are.
I do think that they are, but in a way that still feels authentic.
It's grounded.
But
yeah, it feels grounded.
Yeah, like that headpiece she has is so gorgeous, but not something they would wear then. But it feels like they could have easily, like it doesn't feel out of place.
Right. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't feel out of place. It feels like it fits in this world, and you're being asked to suspend some reality when you go into things like this anyway. But it feels very grounded. The movie feels really grounded. But then there's green that gets inserted into the film about halfway through, and green means life and nature and a return to like the wild. And the character that brings that's what they bring into the film. And then when the monster or the creature, it's not called, he calls himself a monster. But in the movie, he's listed as the creature. When he comes, it is all of the colors explode into the film. And there's just this really poetic, like I said, the movie begins with the end. And so at the end, you kind of catch back up to that. And so you get this bookend of almost a colorless, gray and light blues, and then punches of yellow or gold on both bookends. But this crescendo of the movie with what they're wearing, not just what they're wearing, but also how the film is shot and then how it's color corrected. And even the environment that they're in is very much impacted by the characters that are a part of that scene and then where the story is being driven. And it's so obvious once you go back and know all this to think, oh yeah, at that point in the film, they were wearing these colors, and that's the tone of the film at that point was at this juncture. And I would just love that someone can be that connected, not just with the story that they've written and the idea of what they want to kind of get out onto film, but they're so connected with the story from beginning to end that they're able to work with the costume designers and say, I need this person to be green, right? Like this person needs to evoke greenness and life, bring that to life for me, right? And so, and he's not a visual artist. He's not like a Tim Burton who can like craft these things. Like he has to basically write into being these prompts for the the costume team, and to see how they brought all of this stuff together is just absolutely incredible. So
the costumes are stunning.
Yeah,
like they're gonna give Wicked a real run for their money on the Oscars for costumes, I think. Like
genuinely in this movie, they're
just so unique. And like there's the moment when Elizabeth is introduced and like that outfit is so gorgeous, and like the way that the lights like hitting that veil and everything is just like why everyone is in love with her. You know what I mean? Just from the way that it's shot, and like
there's nothing subtle.
Yeah.
There's nothing subtle about Guillermo del Toro. Everything that he does draws you to something.
I think saying that this is a fairy tale makes so much perfect sense to me, because it's like those big archetypes of characters that exist in fairy tales. It's like kind of how this story works, but it does feel way more like personal
now,
the way that they handled it.
If you're watching this movie because you love Oscar Isaac and you loved him in Star Wars, this is not Poe Dameron. This is a different take. And
but it's a really impressive acting, I will say.
Like, if you are squeamish about blood and body parts, like you might not love
definitely
some
did
of the
this a
parts
couple
of this.
times.
Right? There's
Yeah.
going to be parts that you're not going to love, but this is not gratuitous in any way. There's not gore for the sake of gore. There's not jump scares. It's not a horror movie. It is a gothic romance, or as he would say, a pastoral fairy tale. So that's all I'm going to say about it. I love it. Go
I have a
see
fun
it.
question that
Watch
I'm
it.
really curious about because I think Jacob Elordi should win an Oscar for this, like hands down more than any other performance I've seen this year. But I don't know if he'll get nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor because, like,
yeah,
he's particularly the monster. He's not in a chunk of the movie, but the whole movie revolves around him. And like, as soon as he's in, I think the movie is completely taken over by him. So
the movie revolves around him, but it would feel. Oscar Isaac is in the entire movie. He is the one who should go up for.
I don't know. I think it could go either way. I think it would be fair to say that he was best actor in this movie.
All I know is Christoph Waltz, another incredible side role. He is the side role king. Will he ever get to go to the ball on his own accord? I don't know. He's always on someone else's arm.
Well, he's such a great character,
we
he's
love
a very
Christoph
distinct
Waltz.
look and voice and like everything. So you notice him like immediately when he walks on screen.
Okay, that's it.
Great,
great. You've heard it. Yeah, Lauren and I both fully endorse it. Patrick, watch it sometime in this next week. You just have to watch it on Netflix. You don't even have to go anywhere, so you're good to go.
Easy, and I'm a shut-in, so that's great.
Yeah, I know you. I'm not even sure you know how to leave your house now.
I really wanted to go see it just to be like, if Netflix needs any convincing to give Guillermo del Toro more money, here's at least my vote,
Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, Patrick, what you got over there?
A much worse movie, Ready Player One. I mentioned that.
And we just gushed about this.
You really set me up for failure. I mentioned the last.
Should have let you go first.
Last episode that I had just read Ready Player One because when the movie came out and we all watched it together. I ended up enjoying the movie, and then I had to listen to both of you talk about how shit it was for an hour. And so I figured, okay, I need to read this book to understand what I don't understand.
I've never read
it. Maybe it was Luke. I don't remember. But everybody was talking about how great the book is.
I mean, I read it, and I liked it, and I told you.
Yeah. And I read the book, and I think the book is problematic. In terms of relationships with women and things like that. I think it just sounds like the one of the people that sat beside me when I was getting my computer science major, if they were to write their fantasies out a little bit. So I didn't really connect with it on that side. And the nostalgia is fun, but I've said that sometimes this nostalgia overload I think is a bit exhausting. Now, because of when the book came out, it's possible that it was before this trend. And so from that standpoint, it could have been really great when it came out. But I think reading it post this trend of think like a la Stranger Things, stuff like that, it feels a little bit tired to me from that standpoint. But that's okay. I figure let me watch the movie, so now I'll have a direct comparison to the film. Maybe watching the movie now, I'll enjoy the movie more, or maybe my perspective of what I thought about the movie would shift, because at the time I remember enjoying it. And so jumping into it, Ready Player One, it was directed by Steven Spielberg. Ernest Cline was still credited as part of adapting screenplay. So he was involved in it. This is not something that someone else took the book and did the adaptation. Ernest Cline was involved. Now, if you've seen it, it's pretty different. On one hand, it's very different from the standpoint that the challenges themselves, where we're trying to earn the keys, those have shifted quite a bit. In the book, when we're trying to earn the first key, there's a game where the main character and the Grim Reaper are playing side by side on a cabinet, whereas in the movie it's a race that's taking place. So they're very different from that standpoint. Also, the relationship when James Halliday and his partner. So I think James Halliday feels very, very true to the book, but his partner, Ogden Morrow, is played pretty differently in the film versus the book. The relationship that he has with Fab Five or whatever they call themselves, that's all very different. But I think the thing that that struck me the most is when we get to the final gate, there's a bit of a like test of how genuine you are or how true you are. There's a moment in the book where
Your heart is weighed against the feather. Yeah.
Everybody knows how to solve the thing, but the kind of evil IOI is not able to because they're missing this component that would like validate them, right? And what that component is, not just physically or literally what it is, but also the kind of meaning around it is really, really different. In the book, I can say this is an old book.
I was going to say, just spoil it. Yeah.
In the book, it revolves around friendship. It revolves around like this community aspect. In the movie, it is not signing the documents because the documents represent it's the time that it like drove a wedge between him and Ogden. But I just found it interesting that it was more a test for him as opposed to a test for them, meaning this like Fab Five. I don't like that it removed them from that aspect and put the single player at the front of it, because in the book it culminates with the group accomplishing something, but in the film it culminates with the group being completely gone and one person accomplishing something, and that felt like a pretty big shift. I will say in terms of how the Oasis is shown, I think all that feels great. I think a lot of those pieces play really well. But I mentioned Ogden Morrow's relationship changed, and they took part of that and they thrust it upon another character. They thrust it upon the person that plays Sam or Samantha, and it doesn't work well. Like, without getting into details, I think a lot of the real world stuff falls really, really flat in the film. I wish they had taken the lens off of that, spent a lot less time on that piece of it, and just spent more time in the Oasis. And again, I wish they had kept that community aspect that ultimately was the final piece to the puzzle. Do I think it's worse than the book? I don't know that I do. In some ways, there are aspects of it that I think might be better and might hold up a little bit better. I will say
Spielberg, right?
It's Spielberg. Yeah, exactly. And it does have some of the comfort that maybe you get from watching a Spielberg film. It's hard to explain, but there's a certain sheen to it that just feels really comfortable. So I think I would probably put them on equal footing, but for different reasons. And I think it is
different, separate but equal.
It's absolutely true that you could love one and hate the other. I do think that's completely true, because again, they're just very, very different experiences. So that's it. Ready Player One. It was worse on the second watch. It did not hold up to my memory. I remembered the movie more fondly, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it. And I'm calling this out.
Reading the book in between, though, is what changed your opinion?
Yeah, so it's because now that I've read the book, there are scenes that come up in the movie that I know where they're from in the book, and I see how they've reordered them for the film. But in reordering them, they took away context. Now, I happen to know the context, but that also frustrates me because they didn't show me the context that would have made the scene more impactful. Yeah. I didn't write down the specific instances, but especially early on in the film, there's a lot of rearranging that happens. I also think the introduction of Sam is much stronger in the book, and Sam's character is much stronger in the book than the movie. I think she got watered down a lot in the film. I don't necessarily dislike what they did with Ogden Morrow in the film, but taking his attributes of wealth and applying those to Sam, I don't think makes sense. And then because, so in the book, the primary character has to deal with the fact that when they're so involved in the Oasis, there's that whole stint where they're like, doing weird stuff with sex dolls, and they get so fat that they like can't fit into their suit anymore. And like, basically there's this
the beginning of WALL-E.
Well, yeah, it is showing his life falling apart because of the connection to the Oasis. And so because of that, that's trying to earn this idea that by the end of the book, we need to disconnect. Like, I need to take a step back for it. But because none of that stuff is played in the movie, you do the whole movie where everything goes pretty well and it's pretty easy. And then at the end, he's like, and I shut off the Oasis 2 days a week. Yeah. And that just doesn't make sense. I don't understand the leap that we got.
What's the incentive for you based on your trajectory in this, your arc in this story? Mm-hmm. Why? Like what?
Because we never saw his personal life like fall apart to the degree that he would have a reason to disconnect.
The biggest takeaway that I had from going to seeing the movie was it felt like it was, I've achieved everything that I could achieve in the Oasis, so now I don't need to go.
Yeah, and it's which like, is and not I'll screw over everybody else at the same time.
Which is not. That's not that's not where the story is meant to lead. Like the story has a very different meaning. It's a more holistic approach than that. But yeah, if you leave that context out, then it's like, all right, I'm deciding to do something different with my time now.
Mm-hmm. So I do think it's fun, and I also wanted to call out because it just came back to Netflix as of November 1st. So if you want to watch it, you can now watch it on Netflix. It is back on the platform. I don't know how long it'll be there. I assume at least 5 days. But yes, to answer your question, Lauren, my movie watching experience went down because of my book knowledge. But if I try to step back and be objective, I still might rate them pretty equal for different reasons in terms of like my enjoyment. But I think if you've consumed both pieces of media, the film will suffer because of it.
Yeah.
Did you like the visual references that you got in the nostalgia that you got from the movie though? Like, did you have those in the big battle scene with Back to the Future, the DeLorean, and you got Battletoads, and you got Iron Giant,
the big Gundam, that. I mean, that was an awesome moment. I remember at the time people were complaining about, but we didn't get this, and we didn't get this, and we didn't get this. I think there were plenty.
You can't get the rights to everything.
And honestly, the whole Shining sequence is like worth the price of admission.
The Shining sequence
when they're all in the hotel. And they're trying to, honestly, like that part is so strong. It is so strong. I would say that plays better. So in the book, one of the things they do, one of the challenges that's reoccurring is they have to act out word for word movies. And so that was a nod to that, but they did it with Shining. And I actually think that what they did in the film plays better than how it plays in the book for at least that aspect of it.
So
and
long.
I do like how they simplified it. In the book, it always feels like there's 2 challenges per key. The movie felt a little bit more simplified with how the game progressed, and I felt like it was clear where people were for every step of the way. But again, they smoothed out a lot of the bad that made the climactic parts feel more earned.
Yes.
And that part was a letdown.
Yeah. It's been over a decade since I read the book, and I haven't watched the movie since it had first came out. I watched it in the theater, so I'd have to go back and like brush up on it if I wanted to. After Harry Potter,
kind of play better. It's like it would play better as kind of a grittier film. At least again, his real life. His real life was it was all too straightforward and clean and
give it to what's his face,
probably
the
just
Hateful
like
Eight,
Guillermo del Toro.
No, not Guillermo. Give it to
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
I like that you picked Hateful Eight is the one.
That's one of his films.
Yeah, just like they're way more classic, like Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill.
It's just the first one.
But I like that one. I like that's a great movie.
You would get it from me.
I got there. We all got there.
Films, so.
I will never forget that in that movie, the actor they had a real vintage guitar, acoustic, and then they had a prop to be smashed, and they never swapped it out. And the actor, and it was on loan from like a museum. And so the acoustic guitar they smash in that film.
Why wouldn't they just use a normal acoustic guitar, like
an actual guitar on loan from a museum? And that's my favorite piece of trivia from that film.
That's really crazy. Why wouldn't they just use like a shitty normal guitar? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why did they go to a museum for a prop guitar? Like,
Yeah, but look, now that can live in the
now it's trivia.
It like can live in the echelon of Tom Cruise breaking his ankle and what's his name kicking a helmet. Like those can all live together as like on-screen gaffes. You know?
I don't like this going in that category, but
Why?
I feel like it. I feel like
I'm
these
just
all
kidding.
belong together.
I just like the others are like humans breaking bones. Like,
Yeah, but
but it's like
they're
the
things that
on-screen,
stayed-
like, you're not
right,
gonna
that
believe
stayed-
this. Yeah.
that stayed in the movie. Yeah, like
oh yeah. Okay. In that way,
things
then
that
yes.
weren't supposed to
I
happen but stayed in
that
the movie.
stayed in the movie. Okay.
Or the guy from the Birdcage, when Philip Seymour Hoffman, Robin Williams, when he falls in the birdcage when he's cooking the food, that's not supposed to be like he
That's
slips
funny.
and falls with like the pot of whatever it is that he was
and, like
making.
screams. It's very
Yeah.
I did not. I've seen that
I
movie
didn't-
twice and do not remember that.
Oh.
I've
I've never
love
seen that, and
movie.
I know that. I've never seen the
Crazy.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. You would love that if you've not seen it. You would love
I
it.
know.
Okay,
I know. I
It's
would.
such a
I know
just.
I would.
It's one of those movies where afterwards you're like, I want a hug. Like,
Hug me.
I love
Watch
Nathan
it with
Lane.
your urologist.
Watch it with my urologist
Yeah.
so good.
with the bag of peas. Okay.
I don't know who Riving.
Riving Williams falling is the best.
Riving Williams.
Riving Williams, that's fine.
All right. Anyway, we have trivia. Oh, well, close out
Yes.
the episode and then we'll do
Yes.
trivia. Close out the episode.
This is a long one.
That's gonna be it for this episode, though. Everybody, we talked about some things, and most of the stuff we talked about, you can go watch on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
So go watch it on Netflix. Download it on Audible.
Watch it
I
on
think that-
Prime.
I think that pretty much covers the stuff that we talked about. This is a true pop culture episode. We've not done one of these in a long time, so you're welcome, everybody. Go
All
check
pop
that stuff out.
culture except for the vasectomy.
No, there's going to be a pop. All right. If you want to find all the links to the stuff that we talked about, go over to mof1.network. While you're there, find a whole list of other episodes that we've done that talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. So check it out there. Share those episodes. Tell people about it. Find us on Instagram at M of1 Podcast. You can find us on Slack if you just hit that little Slack icon on our webpage to join the conversation in there. And then you can find me at Andrew Sale with 3s instead of E's. Lauren, where can people find you?
You can find me at Not Cool Co. everywhere.
And then Patrick.
You can find me at Snip Snap.
Before we get out of this episode, though, we do need to roll some dice. So I'm going to go ahead and toss my dice over here.
I'm ready this time.
I got a 20. So
Yeah.
your faces,
All right.
suckers.
Okay.
I got
okay,
a
okay,
14, which
Hold
is
on,
fashion.
hold
Awesome.
on.
For past fashion.
I got a 4. That's my
4 for
big
which
number.
one? Sorry.
That's your
the
big number?
one.
Big one is 4. Games.
And I got past. So I'll be talking about another book.
It got games.
I heard what you said.
He's talking
Should have
about
saved Ready Player One.
He's talking about Ready Player One. He's talking about a past book.
He's
about
gonna read
games.
Ready Player 2 just to be able to talk about.
I
a
heard
book.
that is a pile of poop.
Have you seen Ernest
Maybe you
Cline's,
could
Have
find-
you read Ernest Cline's other book, Armada? I think you'd like Armada.
Are you talking about Artemis from John Weir?
Nope, I'm talking about Armada by Ernest Cline.
You're talking about Andy Klein.
Talking about
You're just making up books. that start
Armada
with A.
by Ernest Cline.
Denneman?
Talking about Matt Denman.
Joel
yeah, I'm
Denneman.
talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl. that's what I'm talking about.
And it all comes back.
Okay.
I like that Dungeon Crawler Carl is your magicians.
The lit RPG category is only 3 titles.
Yeah,
or
there's
3 series.
It's 3 series, yeah.
So there's not a lot to choose from. But it is the
a
best.
little different than these like
I love it.
romantasy books, right? Where there's everything this of this. There's a billion different series called of this and this. And
Oh yeah, the like Court of
we
Thorn
only
and
have
Roses.
3 lit RPG books. So yeah, you have to do a re-listen.
But
if
you have
wanna stay
6
in the
within
genre.
Dungeon Crawler Carl alone.
That
I know. Sorry.
That hurt my head. Oh man.
All right, take us out, and then we got to do trivia.
Yeah.
I'm
We already
Andrew.
out.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Patrick.
See you later.
Adios.
Snap, snap.
You have any idea the toll 3 vasectomies have on a person? Oh, okay. Lauren, give us some trivs.
Okay, so I decided to do musical trivia because if I did Has-Been Hotel trivia, no one would get it.
Correct.
So I
That
kind
is
of pivoted. So I have 10 musical trivia questions. These are all, I think, more or less modern musicals. And it's not, I hope, too challenging. Okay. But are you guys ready? Tell me when.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Fill in this lyric from Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I can't talk.
Handbelton.
Handbelton. Yes, that's the name of the musical.
handbells.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to read it out loud because I don't feel like singing. So, and when push comes to shove, I will send a blank, blank, blank to remind you of my love.
Not singing it makes it really hard.
You can sing it in your head.
Okay.
Should I repeat I'll do the repeat at the end, I think, if anyone needs it.
Yeah.
We don't have that many people. All right, question number 2.
Hold on, stop talking. I'm singing it.
Okay. Does your remember face?
I don't remember. All right,
Okay,
go ahead.
cool. I like this version. Okay, so second question is, Hades Town is based off of which Greek tragedy? It's a really famous one.
Okay. I don't know if I'm right, actually. I've never seen
okay.
Hades Town.
I haven't seen it yet either, but it's like the musical I want to see the most. Okay, question number 3. Named 3 of the titular cats from the musical Cats. Give me any of the cats in the musical.
I was literally calling Daphne one of them earlier.
I love it. Any 3 names of any 3 cats from Cats the musical. There are a lot of them.
This autocorrect I just got is hilarious. Sorry.
All the cats names are absurd, so I can't imagine what it thinks you're trying to spell.
3 of them? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I thought 2 is too easy because there are songs that have like 2 of their names in the song title.
Who's
So
Bunghole Jerry?
shockingly close. That would definitely be like the porn version or the butthole version of Cats.
Okay. I just put,
All right.
I put a different. I just put.
Number 4. Which musical contains the songs Der Guten Tag Hauptklapp and Springtime for Hitler?
I do love Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good
All
one.
right. Number 5.
I mean, that musical is a good
Oh,
musical. I mean, it's a fine question, but it's a
Thank
good
you.
musical.
Yeah, I love that musical. These are all musicals I really like. How many potential dads does Sophie have in Mamma Mia?
Oh gosh. This is a
I'm
guess.
not trying to make it too hard.
No, this is a guess. I've never seen
Oh,
it.
it's a
Oh,
great.
it's
yeah.
Mamma Mia.
Maybe it's this.
Here
Speaking
I
of
go
Pierce Brosnan.
again. Yeah. It all comes back. Are you guys ready for the next
And
one?
when push comes
Comes
to shove, I will
Hamilton
send
and
a-
Hamilton and Hamilton.
I was like,
do
you're
something with
so
my love.
close.
have a piece of that. Football
Fancy feast.
Nobody
Football-
tell him.
Football cream. That was football cream.
Oh my God. Okay. Question 6. What is the longest running Broadway musical of all time? What is the longest
it's
running Broadway musical
Probably
of all
this
time?
bullshit that I haven't seen. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Got it.
How many musicals have you seen?
2?
All right.
I saw
What?
Hamilton, and then I saw it again.
So 2. It's like reading books.
Perfect. All right. Number 7 is name 2 jukebox musicals. So to define what that is that those are musicals that uses pre-written songs of like popular music versus like songs that are custom written for the musical.
Okay, stop. You need to give me a lot of time.
I've literally seen one of these with you. I'll give you a
Yes. I was listening to this album today. Or no, yesterday. Today I started Harry Potter.
You've seen one with me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That
Which
literally gives
we
you
should literally give it away because I've seen, I think, one
only-
musical with
You've
you.
only seen one musical with her.
In live in person, on a stage and everything.
Live in person.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that
Getting there.
bullshit?
What's the name of it?
What's the name of that? Come on, you can tell me.
It's getting very Beetlejuice.
He sounds like Sebulba. Wadu. Watto. What's his name? Watto?
No, Sebulba is. Are you talking Watto? Is like the guy with the dice?
That's who says it. That's who's the one who's.
I hope.
Sebulba.
Yeah.
I hope to God Elton John has a musical about him.
Jedi mind tricks do not work on me.
What's the? I'm just gonna put this bullshit. All right, let's keep going.
Let's go put his moon.
Fill in this.
moon.
Fill in this lyric from Wicked. Maybe I'll sing this one.
And
But I swear someday they'll be.
Wait, what's the lyric?
But I swear someday they'll be.
What
next
are
line.
we filling in?
The next line of that
The
song.
next line. Okay. Well, you
Yes.
said fill in, but then you didn't give us any blanks.
I said fill in this lyric from Wicked.
All right, so I know that one, but I don't know
Okay,
the
good.
first one from Hamilton.
That's okay. I'm glad you knew one of them.
Who's
Okay.
Sebulba?
Sebulba's the guy we were just talking about. The other like pod racer in the orange one that tries to kill Anakin. Anyway, number 9.
It's a Star War.
Yeah, go see a Star Wars.
Here's $20. Go see a Star Wars. I forget that she tells that to
Anyang, right?
Anyang. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say this earlier, but one of my friends when we did the D&D costumes was blue, and we kept making the "you blew yourself."
Yeah. Hey, maybe just get yourself a tape recorder and
Yeah.
you might be surprised by some of your phrasing.
Yeah. All right, number 9. Which Disney musical or movie musical was the first to be adapted into a stage musical? So which Disney movie was the first one to be adapted as a stage musical?
Shut up. Hold on.
That's easy.
Don't like
That's
Google it.
easy? I'm just going to put this one then.
You know this, Patrick. You know this.
I put it.
Okay.
It's already
Yeah,
put.
put it.
That's
I love it. All right, last one, number 10. In the Seasons of Love from the musical Rent, how many minutes does it take to measure a year?
I don't know.
Perfect. You nailed it.
1,234,
Stop
56.
saying
If anybody needs any
Louise.
repeats, please let me know.
I think I'm good. Does anyone need else a repeat?
Happy to do any repeats.
Nah, I'm just gonna put this boot in.
Oh, this is so
Oh,
funny.
you got yourself mixed up, huh?
Yeah, now you just sang random numbers and
12
you can't
people
remember.
come into my house for someone's stuff and
Give me,
37
Okay, you need 1 through 3 or 1 and 3?
I'm going to kill you. Give me one.
Okay. Question number 1 is fill in this lyric from Hamilton. And when push comes to shove, I will to remind you of my love.
da 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da.
I need to text someone real quick and I'll know.
You can't phone a friend.
I'm going to text Justin
You gonna
Sargent.
text Justin? Justin Sargent.
That's cheating. Okay, number 2 is Hades Town is based off of which Greek tragedy? And number 3 is name 3 of the titular cats from the musical Cats. Any of the 3, any cats.
Can I tell you that I'm a little upset that you don't have any Little Shop of Horrors questions?
Oh, I had one and I took it off. And I'm sorry. It was hard to like narrow it down because there's other musicals I really like too.
It can be the tiebreaker.
Oh, okay. I feel like you'll definitely know the answer. It wasn't a hard question. 'Cause
I
I also
know the
thought it was
answer.
too
Let's do
easy.
song lyrics for that movie. Let's go.
Fill
Let's
in
go,
the song.
let's go down to Skid Row for this little.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready for answers, everybody?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Patrick's answer for this.
All right. What number one? Fill in this lyric from Hamilton. We'll just, I guess, sing the whole lyric. And when
Wait.
push.
No, we need to
Oh.
hear Patrick sing it.
Oh yeah, go for it, Patrick.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think Patrick
Andrew,
should
you
sing
do this
it.
one first.
But he
But I
knows
wanna
the
hear-
answer. That's why I
know
want
the
you to do it.
I don't know. It's
And
something
when
about
push
an army of
comes to
something.
shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love.
Da 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 da.
What did you write, Patrick?
I wrote some type of army.
Give you half a
I
point.
just said that. Are you not listening to
We'll
me?
send some
Am I-
type of army.
Am I a ghost? Like, I just said that.
That's so funny.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Well, now you have to answer the second one, idiot.
All right. Hades Town is based off of which Greek tragedy?
I'm not answering this. You know this.
You have to answer this because
I don't know this.
Yeah, well, you have to answer. So I hope you have some type of army written down.
I wrote Hercules.
That is incorrect. Patrick, do you have a different guess?
I have a blank line. I have
Okay.
answers for all the rest of them, but I
This
do
one.
not know this at all.
Okay, it's Orpheus and Eurydice.
Of course, or
It's
Orpheus.
probably the most famous Greek tragedy. I felt like so.
Well, I haven't read that.
like
book
if I
yet.
had to
I've
guess
only
one,
read
that would have been
15
my
books.
guess.
Patrick
Yeah.
he just started reading.
Yeah, sorry. You haven't got to the classics yet.
To the
We are-
Greeks.
We'll get you on
Man,
Shakespeare
he
eventually.
He's crawling right now. He will start walking soon.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. I'm very excited to hear Patrick's answers for number 3. Name
Yeah.
3 of the titular cats from the musical Cats.
I don't know what titular means, but Mr. Mistopheles.
Titular.
That is correct.
I think there's one called Rumpelteazer.
That's correct.
And I think in the same song, it talks about Mungo Jerry.
Yes.
Because
Nailed
how
it.
can you forget
Mongo Jerry and
Rumpelteazer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a notorious
I
couple
wrote
of cats.
Rumpelteazer, Mongo Jerry, and Coach.
Is there not one
Coach
called
is unfortunately not one of the cats.
There might be one named Coach.
There is one who is like a railroad coach.
Rum-Tum
but
Tugger
yeah.
is a
Rum
Rum-Tum
Tum
Tugger.
Tugger, mother.
That's such a good one.
Jenny Any Dots, asparagus, Grisabella.
No,
There's
it's
lots
not
of them.
circus.
I've only seen this as a regional production, right?
Yeah.
We did see it as a regional production.
And it is.
We saw this
Seen it a few
together.
times.
We saw this together as a regional production. Cooper fell asleep during it. I
Mr. Mistopheles
absolutely hate this show.
sucked. Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, so I saw it when I was very, very, very young. So I think that's a great way to get introduced to it. And I also saw like I would say a good production of it that I liked. And
I
so
don't know that I agree with that. It is a fever dream. Like
I do understand because even as an adult, fully understanding what the plot of the movie is supposed to be or play, it is absolutely insane. A bunch of jellicle cats get together and have a ball to compete for who gets to have another life. Like it's freaking weird. I
Yeah.
totally acknowledge that, but I just like it.
So Patrick, I think we're both rocking 1 point right now, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, good.
Do you want to do like 1 point for each of the cats' names? I'm okay with that.
If we are, then I think we're still tied. So
Okay.
then you'd have 3 and I'd have 3.
Wait, what are you talking about? No.
He got all 3.
I know he got all 3, and if we're doing 1 per, so then you get 3.
You're
I
saying
got
I'm still
2.
one
And you got
ahead.
2.
No,
But you
we're
got
tied.
another
We're
question
still
right.
tied.
Yeah, you got
'Cause I
the
got the
first,
first
one right.
question
Yeah.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. We're
Okay.
fine. Whatever.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
So we each have one.
Well, we got lots of questions left. So number 4, what musical excuse me, I cannot talk. What musical contains the songs Der Guten Tag Hauptklapp and Springtime for Hitler?
ahead,
The
Patrick.
producers.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only seen the version with Nathan
Springtime
Lane,
for Hitler and
and Will
Germany.
Ferrell, but I thought it was
I
hilarious.
have seen both a stage production and the movie. I think the movie is excellent, but when I saw the stage play, I laughed so hard. Somebody, like throughout the whole thing, because I thought it was so funny. Someone came over in the theater and was like, "Who's the person over here with the distinctive laugh?"
Like an usher?
No, it was like another person in the crowd.
The other person
And they
over
literally said it
here?
like this because I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to die of embarrassment." And then they were like, "No, it's really great. Like,
Did
it's
they do
really
this?
entertaining us."
With
Yeah.
a distinctive laugh.
Yeah.
Should shut the hell up.
That is definitely what I thought they were saying. And I was like 15. So, like, I was
Do you guys feel like,
mortified.
and I'm also a little surprised you didn't do a Book of Mormon reference in here, but
There's
do
too
you-
many good musicals.
do you
Hello.
do you
My
feel
name is-
My
like,
name is Elder Price.
do you feel like the producers was in its day what modern, like the more modern version of that would be
Yeah.
would be
I
Book of
feel
Mormon?
like there's DNA shared between the
satirical-
producers
yeah,
and Book of
satirical.
Mormon for sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can totally see that. They're both so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 is how many potential dads does Sophie have in Mamma Mia?
I said
Avenue Q
3.
is such a good one.
I guessed 3 because I assumed it was grandfather, father, son type relationship.
Good one.
What do you
Was I
think
right?
Mamma Mia is about?
I think it's
Having
about
sex with all the different guys.
I think it's about a family that really
Andrew
loves
nailed
each
it.
other.
I want to watch Mamma Mia with you.
I'll only watch it in the native language. of
Mamma
German.
mia, here I go again.
Here I go again.
Again, you sound like Beetlejuice goes Mamma Mia.
But I also put 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
3 is the
nice.
correct answer. Okay.
Hey, that's speaking of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, and a Skarsgård's
grandfather.
And Skarsgård.
I can't think of the guy's name. Stellan Skarsgård.
Scars Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. It's all
I
the
have a-
generations. Okay. Okay.
I have a
Sorry.
really good guess for this next one.
Yeah.
I know it.
All right.
I
Number
know it.
6. What is the longest running Broadway musical of all time? Yes.
Phantom of the Opera?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
What did you think?
You mean it's not the one about the window?
What?
Waving through a window, it's not that one?
Dear Evan Hansen?
No, I'm just kidding.
This is the longest running Broadway musical
I
of
didn't know
all
what it was.
time.
I didn't know what it was, so I put Cabaret. I had no idea.
Okay.
Cabaret's
I think
not
that's
a bad
That's
guess,
a good
though.
guess, actually.
It
That's
is
not
a
a bad
good
guess.
guess, thank you.
Hair
But I
would
didn't.
have been another good guess, I think.
No, it's
But-
bad guess.
Cats has also been on Broadway
would've
for
been
an
another good guess.
absolutely insane amount
Also,
of
one
time.
of the
Cats were
answers-
two
and
answers.
Lion King.
One of the other answers that's coming up later would also be another in contention for that.
Yes. All right. People are getting points on the
I'm now
board.
behind Andrew, and there's no way I'm going to catch up because I got the
Patrick,
rest right.
I
and
was
you got the rest
in
right.
musical
here, I'll-
theater.
I'll-
I don't know why you're so surprised by that.
All right. This one we can do 2 points again. So you get 2 different ones. So name 2 jukebox musicals.
Patrick, name the one that we
Yeah,
know
the one
you
we
should
saw
know.
together.
Mamma Mia.
That's actually true, though.
It
That
is.
sucks.
It
Fuck
is
you,
an
it's all
answer,
Mamma
but
Mia.
it's not the one we want.
And I'm going to guess Jersey Boys is all freaking their songs too.
How did
It
you know
is.
that?
But why didn't you
Because
guess
Jersey
the one?
Boys was nominated for a Tony a couple years ago when I started
Oh.
watching the Tonys.
Got it. But you remember the play that we all saw together?
I don't remember the name of it.
It's Rock of
something
Ages.
about rock.
Yeah.
It's Rock of
okay.
Ages. I did Rock of Ages and Jersey Boys. Those are my two.
Yeah, Moulin Rouge is another one. And Juliet.
I
Yeah, there's a lot of them
refuse
now.
to be put into a box. So you want me to put Rock of Ages?
You don't get
I'm
to
not putting Rock
refuse
of
that.
Ages.
We're the
No,
ones
we just
putting you in the
wanted
box.
to like know that you like remember our fun friendship memories.
Our friendship.
Nice.
Our friendships. Our friendships. I can't talk. Okay. Fill in this lyric from Wicked. But I swear someday there'll be.
A celebration throughout Oz. That's all because of me.
Very
that
close.
it?
But I'll
It's
count
not
it.
the
I'll count.
line.
That is
It's
close
not the
enough,
line.
though.
That's super close. What is it?
It's all to do with me, not because of me.
I think that is close enough that I will let him have it.
I
I
for sure.
think
I'm
that's
not saying
okay.
he shouldn't get the points.
Yeah.
I
I
just,
get
he
the
was,
points.
He
Come
was so confident.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like just a smidge
It's
off.
good.
Very, very
I
good.
did the right number of.
I know, that's why I'm like, it even fits in the song. So like,
It
I
works.
think that definitely counts. You get a point. All right, number
I'm
9.
not a nerd.
I hate that shiz.
I'm not gonna get to do.
I thought about asking name some of the made up words in Wicked because I think they're all so funny. But anyway, 9. Which Disney movie musical was the first to be adapted into a stage musical?
Lion King.
Incorrect.
Beauty and the Beast.
Correct.
Why is this,
Which also could have been. It's been.
I
it's
did
been-
though.
this?
I thought it was Lion King when I was looking that answer up.
Beauty
Well,
and
I've
the
only
Beast
seen
has
Lion
surprised.
King.
I
That
would
was
have
been
gotten it
around
wrong.
for a long time. Like I said, it could be considered in contention for one of the longest running. Well, it is one of the longest running.
Strawberry Fields for
They-
I.
it
Saw,
I
left,
liked
and now
Across- that
it's
was a cool
coming
movie.
back. It's coming back to
I
Broadway.
saw the film for Across the Universe.
I did too,
Yes.
but I liked that movie.
It's hit or miss.
I didn't think it was like all great, but there are some sequences
some
that
that
were
are
really,
really
really good.
great.
It kind of
Yeah,
just
yeah,
felt
yeah.
like a string of music videos, and not all of them were as successful as others. But it's a fun movie.
like some of the acid wore off, and then you took some back, and then it ramped back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the Beatles did.
The
Okay.
the,
Last question.
What's the song about the blue? Not the Blue Men.
Blue Submarine.
No.
I blew myself.
They are the Eggman. No, that's the Walrus.
It's I'm the
I
Walrus.
can't remember now. The
we'll get there
trampoline. It's when
I can't
Eddie
remember
Izzard
off
is
the-
singing the song when they're at the
Yeah.
circus.
I'll think of it later.
Doesn't
We'll
matter.
do the last question real quick.
'Kay.
In Seasons of Love from the musical Rent, how many minutes does it take to measure a year?
Do you want me to say it since I'm going to get it wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
524600.
That's correct. Or it's very close.
it's
no,
not
it's
correct.
one number off. Yeah, sorry.
And I'm gonna
24,600. Is that what it is?
25,600 minutes.
What? Tell me the numbers.
5,000.
525,600.
525,600 minutes. You were off by a whole.
Instead of a 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, you were really close.
I know.
I shouldn't have sang because I didn't write my answer before I started doing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I really screwed it up. I swear it was. And I as soon as I did that, I lost it. Well, I thought I did really well, and then it turns out I did not do really well.
I got 11.
I got
That's
5.
good. That's good.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I got 5, 6, 7 because we count all the counts. I got 7.
Yeah.
That's good. That's half.
And you got one for Mamma Mia and one for Jersey Boys. So you got 8.
So I got 8. I got
You got
8.
There you go. See, not that bad.
You
What was
thought
your,
I'd never
what
seen
was your Little Shop of Horrors question?
a Broadway play.
It was what is the name of the carnivorous plant?
Olivia.
Yeah, definitely. But you would have had to say Audrey too,
Isn't that
not
his
just
voice?
Audrey.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would probably have to say Audrey too.
Yes.
That's kind of his voice.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. It's a great one.
Seymour.
Yeah, there are many, many musicals. I wish I could have had more questions, but I didn't want this to go on forever and ever.
Well, we managed to cut it off.
Another
right
one
at
I was
9
like
o'clock,
trying
so
to find a way to ask, but
Not
like couldn't
now.
cut it. Like thought it was maybe like too long of a question. Was what are the like crimes that they commit in Chicago? Like in the like pop, sick, squish.
lip shits.
But I couldn't find a quick enough way to do that.
They had it
They had it
coming.
coming.
What musical has that song that's like, both reach for their gun, both reach for their gun?
That's
that whole thing?
Chicago.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
For the gun. The movie of Chicago is excellent.
Is
So
it better
good.
than the musical?
I've only seen the musical once, and the version I saw was not the best.
Is this you describing my performance just now, Kate?
I saw
Because if So,
I saw Chicago on the West End, and they were not like the British accents were thick,
It's hard
which
to
was a
sound-
weird vibe for
hard to
Chicago.
sound like
I
Chicago.
saw Lion King on the West End, and it really messed up Rafiki for me.
Can you?
Yeah. Yo,
Simba.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a callback. And on
Yeah.
that note, let's go ahead and head out of here. That was a good trivia.
Thank
that
you.
was good. Nice mix.
what is this?
We will see you guys in a couple weeks.
It's better than the intro song.
Just in time for Thanksgiving. It's crazy.
Okay. That's a little bit. That's a little bit of
We'll
something
see
about
Wicked in
this.
between now and then.
That's a little something about what I'm thinking.
All right, bye everyone.